In any given clinical trial, upwards of 20% of samples are unusable for a variety of reasons. The problems include sample switching, mishandling, smeared labels, out-of-window collections, and samples left out of the freezer. What's the root cause of all of these problems? In order to fully understand where these issues come from, you first need to understand how samples are tracked today. Sample kits are usually assembled at the central lab, with barcoded labels placed on the tubes. Those sample kits are then sent to the various clinical sites. Ironically, those barcodes are completely ignored at the sites, where they use Sharpies to write on the tubes, handwrite into paper logbooks, manually assemble shipping manifests, and fill out paper requisition forms by hand. This, of course, leads to lots of problems, including impossible challenges when central labs are accessioning these samples from handwritten paper forms. It also means that the sponsor has zero visibility on these samples until they arrive back at the central lab. Samples are then shipped back to the central lab where they will accession the samples based on the paper requisition forms, and a cursory reconciliation is done based on obvious discrepancies. And this is where the actual tracking begins. The samples are then tracked to and from the bioanalytical labs until they reach their final destination at a sample repository for long-term storage. In today's sample tracking systems, tracking starts when the samples return to the central lab from the clinical sites and then are tracked downstream. Although current systems track the majority of the sample's journey, there are still significant issues today. Why? It's because ground zero for most sample issues occur at the clinical site, in the first mile, which virtually all tracking solutions miss. That's why at TrueLab, we utilize mobile and blockchain technology to start the tracking at the point of collection and reconcile samples before they even leave the clinical sites. For a demo of the TrueLab sample tracking platform, please visit truelab.com.